Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish the wealth effect.
That's right. Do you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran it 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right. And the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. I'm here to help you. I'm tired, and you should be tired, of listening to these financial shows like CNBC where they're all geniuses and they're always wrong. Look, stop worrying about the price to book and the price to sales and all the stuff they tell you you think you need to know. You don't need to know any of that. Anybody can make money in the stock market using charts. It's about money flow. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, it's been 7 years now since Obama ordered his Fed chairman to lower the savings rate from 5% to less than 0.25%. With the false narrative, it would spur economic growth and jobs. Everyone would have an opportunity in this economy. That's what he said. But what it spurred was a front-loading of the biggest, fake, unsustainable stock market rally of 200%. That's what it spurred. Now, most people did not participate in that rally, because people got out of their 401k in 2009. And they said, just get me out. I want nothing but fixed income. And they got killed, because with low interest rates, fixed incomes get murdered. You got to know what you're doing. If you're going to really retire, you got to be associated with the stock market. That's why you come to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, many people left the stock market after the crash, and here's why.
Responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
And that's still going on. That's your planner. They don't represent you. They represent themselves, your money manager. But you have to make a change. You can't change them. You make the change. Join my gang, philsgang.com, so that we can take care of you. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Everybody was asking me, how did I know to short Ford when it was November? And it was when Aunt B was telling us everything was fine. Well, what people didn't know is Aunt B was lying to us, because when she was raising the rates, machinery sales were down 5.6%, computers were down 8.7%, communication equipment sales down 21%. I took a look at our chart and I saw that institutions were pulling money out of Ford. So we said, let's short Ford. And we did that in November, on November 10th, because my charts told me there was a big sell signal, and we took advantage of it. And you know that stock Ford has now dropped 17%. That's the return my gang has now, 17%. Don't follow any of the jibber-jabber from CNBC or the Fed. Follow me, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, everybody, the hot stocks Apple or Google, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. What people don't understand is every stock is the same. If the institutions buy it, it goes up. If they don't, it goes down. It doesn't matter the name. That's why we use charts to identify money in, money out. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
Saber que el tratamiento es completamente gratis nos quita una preocupación de encima.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's been taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. I want to extend an invitation to 85 people. That's right, the first 85 people can come to my live shorting webinar. I'm going to hold it on February 13th, 1 to 3 p.m. It's only $70, and it's archived for 2 weeks in case you can't make it. Learn how to sell short. Sign up now for my live shorting webinar, February 13th. See you on the chart.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We have several models that look at the gold price environment. One of the models runs on 4 variables, and briefly, all of those variables have actually been bearish. So look at the oil price over the last few years. Look at the dollar. Look at market volatility, which had been very benign as well. So you're now looking forward. Oil price, you could actually start to argue, is starting to bottom out. For every bullish dollar argument, I can bring you one bearish dollar argument, right? So it seems like the biggest move there has already happened, and I think this is what the market price is in. And then you're looking at the volatility that we've had at the beginning of this year. I think central banks have a little bit lost the bang, and I think the benign trading environment that we had in the past few years may not necessarily be out there. So from everything kind of being bearish towards gold, you have some things that are less bearish and some are actually outright positive.
And they're starting to talk about gold today, a little late. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country and the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Wow, what a day. Hey, the market's down another 334 points today. Every time I come on the program, it seems like for 5-6 weeks now, that the market's going down. But we're fine. The gang's fine. We love it because as the market continues to go down, we make money because we have our positions on. They're short positions in Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, and other positions. And the best thing, we have a long position in gold mining stocks. It was December 3rd, and is when we said to our gang, look, we got to start buying gold. Nobody else wants it. And it was December 3rd. It was a $7. AU is the symbol. And I said, let's start buying it. And we did. And right now, AU is up over 50%. That's right, 50%. We spotted this thing using our charts, and now it's up over 50%. Again, I'm not saying every gang member, has 50% profit, but what I am saying is we identified, or the charts identified for the gang, a strong buy signal, and that gave them an opportunity of a 50% run. At the same time, which is even better now because the market's been collapsing, and I told you since May, and then I said again in July, that July was the first day of the stock market crash. I said we'll start shorting the S&P. We'll short it at $212. And by doing that, we now have a profit of around 14%. Again, not saying every gang member got the whole 14%, but using our charts, our system, they identified the big sell position, and they could get in when they wanted to. I think it's so important, and you can see from the last month, more than a month, with the sell-off in this market, with the stock market crash, as I said, began in August or July, how important it is to be able to have the ability to profit when stocks go down. So I'm doing a special live webinar this Saturday. It's going to be this Saturday. It's 3/4 sold out. Now, you don't have to be a gang member. Now, and it's archived for 2 weeks. So you can go to my site right now, philsgang.com. It's going to be a wonderful webinar on shorting. Everybody should know how to short a stock. And I'm going to show you how to use a chart so that you can do what we're doing and learn how to short. For God's sakes, you got to know how to short. You don't sit there and keep asking your broker, what do we do now? And you should be as comfortable with shorting as you are with buying a stock, and that's my goal, and that's for February 13th. You don't have to be a gang member, okay? We'd love to have you join the gang, but you don't have to be a gang member to come and attend the webinar. So again, it's only $70. You can go to my website, philsgang.com, and click and get on. And as I say, we're 3/4 sold out. Or you can call 877-600-GANG, and Denise will talk to you, and so will Steve, and they'll explain just how it all works. Okay, let's get started here. The market's down 331 points. Take a look at our positions first. Goldman Sachs, these are one of our 5 stocks. That's what you're going to learn, how we stay with the same 5 stocks, going long, going short. Goldman Sachs. Since we put on our sell signal, it's down 25%. Intel is down 20%. IBM, 18%. Caterpillar, 21%. Schlumberger, 28%. And then we did a bonus stock with Ford. I said these auto dealers and anyone who finances, companies that finance autos, are going to get killed. They're down 21%. 21%. And our gold, AU, is up 51%, and our GDX is up 38%. So we have a nice mix, but here's the beautiful thing. As you notice when I'm reading these to you, and you'll see these on Saturday, that we have a nice mix of short and long, which means it makes no difference to us if the market's going up or down. And that's the nice thing, because you know you're going to be okay. To sit there and have to depend totally on a market going up is crazy, especially when you're trying to gather money for retirement. That's just crazy. Now, what's more crazy, all weekend, I get so sick of hearing it, all weekend, the jibber jabbers on these business shows parroted Obama's words. Listen to this. This is what Obama said on Friday, and none of it's true.
So this is the first time that the unemployment rate has dipped below 5% in almost 8 years. Americans are working. All told, over the past 6 years, our businesses have added 14 million new jobs. 71 straight months of private sector job growth extends the longest streak on record. Over the past 2 years, 2014 and 2015, our businesses added more jobs than any time since the 1990s.
Okay, let's set the record straight. That is not true. And all weekend, the jibber jabbers parroted those words. He created 14 million jobs in 71 months, the longest streak on record. But in 2014 and 2015, he said it was the strongest 2 years of job growth since the 1990s. He said he cut the unemployment rate in half, from 10% to 4.9%. He'd be correct if you didn't check the facts. There's a problem for Obama and these numbers and his unemployment narrative is when he uses that fake 4.9% unemployment rate. It's a problem for him. And the fake 14 million job gain in 6 years. First of all, it understates how much the labor market really sucks and underestimates the sluggishness in the economy to begin with. A problem for Obama, the 4.9% unemployment rate is really 18% higher than the 4.9%, or 22.9%. That's the real unemployment rate. When you combine the 7 million unemployed in December and add back the 2.1 million discouraged in December, when you add those discouraged back in, the real unemployment rate is 22.9. It's not 4.9%. Even worse than the 22.9 sign. It's worse than 22.9% because the BLS does not count the 12 million disabled, as unemployed. They don't put it in that unemployed number. The two biggest lies The two biggest lies is the lie to the Black Caucus when he was running for his re-election in 2012.
After the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression, our businesses have now created 10 million new jobs over the last 54 months.
That's a lie. That was to the Black Caucus in 2012, and then last Friday, to us, another lie.
All told, over the past 6 years, our businesses have added 14 million new jobs.
Not true. Both those are lies. Both those are lies. They're not true. And when we get back, I will prove those are lies, those are fake numbers, and how he gets them. Join my gang. Sign up now. We're 3/4 sold out. Not just saying that, we are. For my Saturday, February 13th, webinar in shorting. On demand for 2 weeks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Now, we know the stocks go up, but they also go down. We applaud when they go down. Why? Because they go down much faster than they go up. But we've been told for years, do not short stocks because it's dangerous. That's a bunch of nonsense. They tell you that because they don't want you selling your stock because your managers get paid on the size of the fund. And if you sell your stock short, the fund goes down and they make less money. Don't believe it. You got to learn how to sell stock short because we are always in a bubble. And when we get on the backside of the bubble, you got to learn how to make money selling short so you can retire. I'm going to introduce you to shorting. It's going to be 1 to 3 p.m., February 13th. It's only $70, and it's archived for 2 weeks in case you can't make it. It's going to be one of the best things you ever learned. Sign up now, philsgang.com, for my live shorting webinar.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com, and I have a special invitation for you. That's right. Saturday, February 13th, I'm going to extend to 85 people, the first 85 people, to attend my live shorting webinar. That's February 13th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you can't make it, it's archived for 2 weeks. It's only going to be $70. And this is where you're going to learn how to sell stocks short. So you can make money as stocks go down, as stock markets sell off. You need to know how to sell short. So attend my live shorting webinar. That's Saturday, February 13th, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Only $70. That's it, $70. And you're going to learn how to short. And as I said, if you can't make it, it's archived for 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks is terrific because you can keep looking at it, share it with your family. It's a great opportunity. Again, only $70. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. We're hitting a new year, and you should, at the same time, come in with a new attitude, a new philosophy that you're going to make money when the stock market goes down. That's right. This is the third bubble, and you don't think it's going to crash? The first bubble did. The dot-com, the second bubble, the housing and financial con. Why do you think the third bubble, which is twice as big as the two previous bubbles, is any different? It's not different. Matter of fact, it's worse. It's going to go down faster. The stock market is going to go down 50%. You're going to lose 50% of the money you have in the stock market. You're going to lose 45% of the equity you have in your home. You're going to lose 30% of the money you have in your savings. Yes, you are. Trust me. Join my gang, Phil's Gang, so that we can show you how to benefit, how to profit. But you can't just sit there and own a stock. You got to learn how to short the market. Join my gang. Learn how to short. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
AMVA, and I've lost over 30K on it, but it had excellent earnings the last several quarters, and if they make the cameras and drone equipment, I don't know why it's so weak these days.
It's so weak these days because you don't pay attention to what they make. You don't care about their earnings. The problem is the institutions are pulling their money out, and that's all you need to know, and that's what we identify in the chart, and that's why I become a Phil's Gang member.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. I'm going to tell you something about your 401k that you don't know. You know the 401k is a tax code? That's what it is. Here's how it worked. In the 80s, you had pension funds, but they decided to give their CEOs a benefit on top of the pension. It was called 401k. That was to shelter their income. That way they could keep the CEOs because it was very competitive. But when all the jobs were shipped overseas, they no longer could keep pension funds. Too expensive. So they shifted all their employees to a 401k, duping you thinking it was a good deal. But what they did is they charged hidden fees, which amount to about $250 billion a day, that they gave to lobbyists to go to Washington to make sure that this 401k would never be transparent. Here's what came of it.
Responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's right. So join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Wall Street can be deceiving. I think Wall Street is distinctly different than every other part of the economy because Wall Street in the end deals in fantasies. They trade in the promise, and when the trading and the promises get completely out of hand, and Wall Street is really just dealing in phantoms, that's where the danger comes.
And that is so true, and that's why you've got to understand that if you're going to retire and you're going to put money aside, there's only one place in the world to do it, is the stock market. The only thing is you've got to get the skill, the understanding to feel as comfortable with stocks going down as they go up. It's no big deal. With my gang members today, with the market again down over 300 points, they're comfortable because they know that Goldman Sachs has dropped 25%, Intel 20%, IBM 18%, Caterpillar 21%, and Schlumberger 28%. Those 5 stocks are the same 5 stocks we are in every day, either long or short, and that's what gives you the comfort level. I don't care if you have a 401k or you have a planner. I don't care. You still need to understand what is going on so you don't sit there and panic when the market goes down, so you can offset your losses. It's not hard. For $70, you just need a little education. You can be a gang member. You don't have to be a gang member. Come to my webinar this Saturday. Again, you don't. You can just try it. And I'm telling you, when you're done, you'll say, God, I wish I'd done this long ago. Now, here's the fantasy. The fantasy, the reason this market has been collapsing since July, when I told you it was the beginning of the stock market crash, I'm now telling you that the last week of July, I've never seen such a big sell-off in stocks, such a big dump of stocks by institutions. I've never seen it this big. That is an official warning. The market crash has begun. You don't have to believe it, but that's exactly what it means. The market began to crash this last week of July. And that's when we took the position to short the S&P. And now the S&P's down 14%, and we're fine. We're fine. But at the same time, in November, we started to short our Goldman Sachs and our Intel and our IBM. We did bonus stocks. We started to go long gold. We started to buy gold, AU. We bought that in December 3rd. It's up over 50% now. And you'll see this when you come to the webinar. Here's the key. You got to believe that this whole market rally we had for 7 years was all rigged. And that's okay, because we made money on the way up. All you need to know is how to keep that money. We're going to continue to have bubbles. You think this is going to stop? They're going to make more bubbles. Everything's going to be a bubble. That's what they do now on Wall Street, create bubbles. But you are at a disadvantage because you only buy stocks going up. They have to create bubbles, because they shipped all our jobs overseas. Now, the 2 big lies, the one in 2012, where Obama spoke to the Black Caucus. And he said he created 10 million jobs in 54 months when it was 5.4 million. On Friday, he lied again. He said he created 14 million jobs in 6 years when it was 9.6 million. In both cases, he never disclosed. He cherry-picked the number. What does that mean? Obama and Axelrod, they were panicked because he was running for re-election. His first speech was to the Black Caucus. And they were worried because his critics kept pointing out to Obama during his re-election campaign that Obama's run rate for jobs created at the end of his first term was trailing so far behind President Bill Clinton that had a record 22 million jobs between 1993 and 2001, and Reagan's record jobs of 16 million between 1981 and 1960. They panicked. So Axelrod, who was Obama's campaign advisor, you've seen him, the guy with the mustache, he looks like Hitler. They came up with an idea. Let's go back and cherry pick. Let's start counting the jobs, not in 2009 when we lost 4.6 million jobs. Let's start a year later when all other presidents count jobs the same day they got in office. Not Obama. He does it a year later. Then you have the press, who, again, is always behind Obama. And I'll never forget when Chris Matthews said, oh, it was okay if he started a year later when all the other presidents started a year earlier, because it was fair for him to get his stimulus package going, to really see what he accomplished. Really? Then how come all the other presidents didn't do that? So he cheated. The first year in office, he never used that 4.6 million losses. By using the 4.6 million, the real number in the 54 months wasn't 10 million jobs when he lied to the Black Caucus. It was 5.4 million. And our jobs, they lied to us on Fridays, not 14 million. In 6 years, it's only 9.6 million. Because he cherry-picked. Because he was panicked. He was panicked. And that's what happened. But it was that first meeting, that first lie to the Black Caucus in his re-election. From that point on, lying became the cornerstone for Obama's administration.
Let me say it as simply as I can. Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency. A system where we're going to work with your employers to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year. We will start by reducing premiums by as much as $2,500 per family.
And that never happened.
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period.
So his lying, the cornerstone of his ministry, started with the Black Caucus, and he never stopped. And he kept bringing those fake numbers forward. And that's why we never, and then it started again, during this 2009 to 2015, this whole stock market run, what they did is they kept the facts, they kept all the numbers, all the economic numbers. They just said, don't even bother with them. Don't even look at them. Don't worry about it. We are doing terrific. Look at our unemployment rate. Let me ask you, if the unemployment rate was really 4.9%, how on earth could we have an economy growing at 2%? If we dropped from 10% to 4.9%, and 14 million jobs, our economy should be growing at 4%. What are you, nuts? We'll be back with some more stocks. Sign up for my shorting webinar. You really can use it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Now, we know the stocks go up, but they also go down. We applaud when they go down. Why? Because they go down much faster than they go up. But we've been told for years, do not short stocks because it's dangerous. That's a bunch of nonsense. They tell you that because they don't want you selling your stock because your managers get paid on the size of the fund. And if you sell your stock short, the fund goes down and they make less money. Don't believe it. You got to learn how to sell stock short because we are always in a bubble. And when we get on the backside of the bubble, you got to learn how to make money selling short so you can retire I'm going to introduce you to shorting. It's going to be 1 to 3 p.m., February 13th. It's only $70, and it's archived for 2 weeks in case you can't make it. It's going to be one of the best things you ever learned. Sign up now, philsgang.com, for my live shorting webinar.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Do you ever notice they always tell you to buy, but they never tell you to sell? They never tell you to sell. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you understand. When you buy a stock, and if all you do is buy, and you never sell short to make money where they're going down, you have to be so good. That means you got to buy the companies that are always going up. Nobody's that good. Nobody could possibly be that good. You got to make money. Just like you make money when you buy a stock, you got to make money when a stock goes down. That's how you even the playing field. That's how professionals make money. They make money going up and make money going down, but they don't tell you that. They just want you to try to make money going up. They don't want you to make money going down because they make that money on you. Join my gang, Phil's Gang. Learn how to short stocks at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Do you ever notice they always tell you to buy, but they never tell you to sell? They never tell you to sell. Well, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you understand. When you buy a stock, and if all you do is buy, and you never sell short to make money where they're going down, you have to be so good. That means you got to buy the companies that are always going up. Nobody's that good. Nobody could possibly be that good. You got to make money. Just like you make money when you buy a stock, you got to make money when a stock goes down. That's how you even the playing field. That's how professionals make money. They make money going up and make money going down, but they don't tell you that. They just want you to try to make money going up. They don't want you to make money going down because they make that money on you. Join my gang, Phil's Gang. Learn how to short stocks at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know we're going to have not only a stock market crash in 2016, but a housing crash in 2016. Don't you like how they tell us the housing's in recovery and the market's in recovery and the economy's in recovery? When it's not. It's in a bubble. Take housing. They loaned to a Wall Street firm called Blackstone. $7 billion. They buy 41,000 houses to go rent. Are you nuts? When they can't collect the rents anymore, those houses are going on the market and going to depress the real estate business by 30 or 40%. It's the same thing with stocks. They loan people money 600% more than they ever did before to buy stocks. That's all debt. And when the market goes down, they're going to have to dump those stocks to pay back that debt. And boy, will the market drop. Join my gang. Learn how to short. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. What is Phil's Gang? philsgang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Now, just remember this number, the S&P, 1812 on the S&P. And it's SPX is the symbol, okay? It's 1812. That will create a double bottom. once we hit that 1812, we're pretty close to it right now on SPX. What they're going to do is try to run the market. They're going to do everything they can. They're going to bring in people from the Fed to speak. They're going to create more gains. Remember they did with Japan. They said we're going to do negative rates. We're going to do anything they can to try to get off the bottom. It kind of reminds me of Bush. He takes his 90-year-old mother, for God's sakes, 90-year-old mother, and they're putting chains on her walker to go through 30, 40 degree below zero weather in New Hampshire, to put chains on her walker to help out. They're going to do the same thing with the stock market, but it's not going to work. Because everything they say, see, remember, this whole rally was a fake rally based on printing money and shoving the money to the companies so they could buy their own shares, shoving the money into what they call QE 1, 2, and 3, and the twist that shoved $3.3 trillion into the stock market to push it up. I mean, all these games. Because why? Because what they didn't ever tell people is the financials, the fundamentals. During that entire 200% market, they fooled us. They fooled you. During that whole time, when the market was going up, nobody cared that we had the lowest labor participation rate since 1955, and the lowest home ownership rate in 1967, and the lowest wages in 20 years, and nobody cared. The financial shows like Fox and CNBC, they didn't care. Every morning they bring somebody on and say, oh, we're going to go up another 100 points. We're going to go up another 200 points. And people were making a fortune in the stock market. That's called a bubble. At the same time, manufacturing, industrial production, retail sales, household spending, disposable income, durable goods, all of it were declining, but nobody cared. Wages were stagnant. Nobody cared. Nobody was getting overtime. Nobody, as long as the stock market went up. But people were hurting. People were hurting, but you didn't get that out of these financial shows. People were hurting. Then we keep hearing the lies, like this lie.
I should mention, by the way, that since I signed Obamacare into law, nearly 18 million Americans have gained coverage, and our businesses have created jobs every month since. On net, all of them full-time jobs.
Full-time jobs, a total lie, not true. Those who work fewer than 35 hours a week account for a larger share of employment than before the recession, with about 2.4 million part-time employees today. What a lie. That number is 84% higher than 2003 to 2007. The number of full-time today is lower than it was at the pre-recession peak, and that was 8 years ago. What we are seeing is a dramatic increase and surge in part-time jobs. Yet Obama will sit there and lie and say, oh, no, the jobs are all full-time. Like he sits and says the unemployment rate is 4.9%. The unemployment is 4.9%. No, it's not. It's 22%. This is the game playing. As long as they can get you to believe the stuff, they can mask the bad economic fundamentals by repeating over and over, oh, look at this. The consumers are strong. Look how terrific they are because they account for 70% of the economic growth. Don't worry. Don't even worry about these financials. Don't worry about the labor participation rate, the lowest since 1955. Don't worry about the lowest wages 20 years. Don't worry about you're not getting part-time, you're not getting overtime. Don't worry. They just would throw out more lies, and the number of full-time jobs today is lower. He says they're all full-time jobs. No, they're not. No, they're not. Not true at all. Obamacare is the blame for the wheels coming off full-time jobs. What's he talking about? It's Obamacare. But he's not going to tell you the truth. Wall Street's not going to tell you the truth. Your planner's not going to tell you the truth. And they got you in all these stocks. And guess what? When the market crashes, they still have you in the same position. You're long. Like Mickey Mouse going east on the westbound train. Same thing. Obamacare caused the wheels to come off full-time jobs. Obamacare not only caused the surge in part-time employment when companies decided to shift full-time to part-time to avoid the $2,000 per employee penalty fee if they didn't comply with Obamacare. Who's going to pay $2,000 fee? So they moved everybody from full-time to part-time. A killer. Because from part-time, you end up going to poverty. That's right. People don't understand that. 40% of the people who go from full-time to part-time, 40% of those part-time people go to poverty. And that's a fact. Obamacare always triggered an increase, and he's always triggered the increase in the multiple part-time jobs. Multiple part-time jobs. We had more than ever before. There are 527,000 more Americans working multiple part-time jobs in December 2015 than in 2014, but he has the guts to come out and lie to us and say that, oh, these are all full-time jobs.
I should mention, by the way, that since
I'm not even going to play it. Full-time jobs. 18 million people, he says, signed up for Obamacare. Remember, 18 million. That's not true either. 18 million signed up for Obamacare. Another lie. Just this past October, Sylvia Matthews, she was appointed the head of Health and Human Services. She's the Secretary of Health and Human Services. What do you think she oversees? Obamacare. What did she say in October? She said in October, and by 2016, we hope to hit 10 million. He comes out and says 18 million. You know why? Just like he takes the 4.9% unemployment rate, and he doesn't count in to discourage. Just like he takes the 14 million people, he doesn't deduct the 4.6 million people in his first year in office that lost jobs. He takes the 18 million count. How he gets his 18 million count? Those who are already on Obamacare, who are renewing their Obamacare, is not a new sign-up. He counts them as if they are signing up for the very first time. Wall Street is corrupt. We know that. We know that. And I'll never forget when Obama said at the Black Caucus meeting, he said this.
Tonight I want to begin by paying special tribute to a man with whom all of you have worked closely with, someone who served his country for nearly 40 years as a prosecutor, as a judge, and as Attorney General of the United States, Mr. Eric Holder. Throughout his long career in public service, Eric has built a powerful legacy of making sure that equal justice under the law actually means something. That it applies to everybody, regardless of race or gender or religion or color, creed, disability, sexual orientation. He has been a great friend of mine. He has been a faithful servant of the American people.
Really?
We will miss him badly.
Really? Everything was equal. How about this? Last week, Bank of America, who got caught selling, bundling, and packaging these subprime mortgages and selling to people, lying to them, got a fine of just $5 billion. That's it. They made like $1 trillion. They get $5 billion, which is about, that costs, their airplanes aren't even $5 billion, for God's sake. $5 billion, because he never took the law and spread it out equally. He didn't put anybody in jail. And matter of fact, Sanders even talked about that. Sanders even talked about this weekend. Are you kidding? So what does this all mean? This means for you to make money, you can't trust Wall Street. You can't trust anybody except yourself. And that's why I want you to come to my webinar this Saturday. Again, it's 3/4 sold out. Register right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com, and I have a special invitation for you. That's right. Saturday, February 13th, I'm going to extend to 85 people, the first 85 people, to attend my live shorting webinar. That's February 13th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you can't make it, it's archived for 2 weeks. It's only going to be $70. And this is where you're going to learn how to sell stocks short. So you can make money as stocks go down, as stock markets sell off. You need to know how to sell short. So attend my live shorting webinar. That's Saturday, February 13th, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Only $70. That's it, $70, and you're going to learn how to short. And as I said, if you can't make it, it's archived for 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks is terrific because you can keep looking at it, share it with your family. It's a great opportunity. Again, only $70. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's been taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
We're on our best 2-year job creation streak in 20 years.
What are you, nuts? Who'd believe that? Let me tell you the truth. First of all, the 292,000 jobs we got in December 2015, and they told us the unemployment rate is 5%. Not true. You can't trust these people on Wall Street. You can't trust the press. What they don't count is, in December, for example, the 615,000 discouraged workers. A discouraged worker is a person unemployed, gave up looking for work, but this administration does not count them as unemployed when calculating the 5% unemployment rate. Instead, they classify the discouraged as marginally attached to the labor force, but they're not considered part of the labor force or part of the unemployment. That's why you can't trust what they tell you. If we back into 625,000, the real unemployment rate is 12%, not 5%. That's why you got to join my gang, where you get the truth and where we use charts. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. I'm here to help you. I'm tired, and you should be tired, of listening to these financial shows like CNBC where they're all geniuses and they're always wrong. Look, stop worrying about the price to book and the price to sales and all the stuff they tell you you think you need to know. You don't need to know any of that. Anybody can make money in the stock market using charts. It's about money flow. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel on YouTube.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So we're talking about how we've had these terrible, terrible numbers, economic numbers since 2009, and nobody cared. They were masked, but they masked these fundamentals. All they do is just keep on telling people how the consumer is strong, and therefore, because the consumer is strong and they make up 70% of the economic growth, don't worry. And we weren't having economic growth. And then when they come out and lie to us and tell us our economic growth is 2%, but we dropped the unemployment rate from 10% to 5%, and our jobs went to 14 million. Well, wait, let's just take the unemployment rate. Are you telling me, do you really truly believe that you can drop an unemployment rate from 10% in half, but you still have an economic growth? Your economy's only growing 2% every year since 2009. And the last year of 2014 to 2015 was 1.8%. And the last quarter was 0.5%. And you really think you could drop an unemployment rate from 10% to 5% and you would get that kind of performance? Of course not. Just like he says to us about wages. Listen to this.
Over the past 6 months, wages have grown at their fastest rate since the crisis.
This guy never stops lying. Just like he told us we could keep our health care. He figures he got away with that one. And he got away with, we're going to lower your health care by $2,500. He said, I can get away with anything. I can tell them whatever they want. And they will believe me, like the wages. The wages have grown the fastest in 6 months. Again, cherry picking. Under Obama, wages have been rising at the slowest pace since 1980. This comes from the BLS. Wages and salaries for U.S. workers had the smallest quarterly gain since 1982. Are you kidding? But see, he can say anything he wants. He can say anything he wants because the press is behind him. The press won't stand up to him. You think Chris Matthews is going to stand up to him? Wait a minute. Something's wrong here, Mr. President. You said, there's 14 million jobs in the last since 2009, but I went back and every president except you started their count the day they went into office. You skipped a year. You started your second year, and when I look at the first year, no wonder you skipped it. You lost 4.6 million. So don't you have to deduct the 4.6 million from your 14 million to get the correct number of 9.6 million? You think anybody would say that to him? Of course not. Of course not. So whether it's politics, which ties into the stock market, because remember, the politicians own the stock market. Congress is owned by the Federal Reserve. So what you've got to do is cut yourself independent. You've got to be in a position. Give you an example. Today, the market now dropped down 300. Now it's only down 171. I told you that was going to happen. I said, look, we are going to have a double bottom. They're creating a double bottom. Remember I gave you that number? At about 1812 on SPX. They're going to try to run it. The last time they did that, they ran the market 12%. They ran the market from 1870 back in August all the way up to 2013, a 12% rally. But this time, they're going to have a tough time doing it. Because, see, people now are starting to figure out that they've been lied to. Now people are starting to pay attention to earnings. They're starting to pay attention to manufacturing, industrial production, how bad it is. See, they're starting to pay attention to the lowest home ownership since 1967. They're paying attention to durable goods. Awful. Nobody's buying big TVs or washing machines. See, and smart investors are now paying attention to it. Why? Because no more, like in August, when we had that 12% rally, when we had the double bottom, no more can the hedge funds are borrowing money at 0% so they could keep buying stocks on margin. No more are companies borrowing $5.5 billion at zero interest to keep buying their own shares. That's not happening anymore. So how are they going to get to 12% up now? Well, they got to do some real magic tricks, and if they do, guess what? My gang, we're going to be fine because we already made on the way down on Goldman Sachs 25% and 20% on IBM and 18% on Caterpillar and so forth. Now, that's why you got to be in the position to learn how to short. Look, there's no better place than this stock market as long as you don't believe these guys. They tell you up front not to believe them. They tell you up front they don't have your interest at heart.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So wait a minute. So you give your money in a 401k. The guy managing your 401k actually tells you this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Yeah, and you give them your money. Are you nuts? Look, I don't have all the answers. I really don't. But all I know is I can offer you an alternative. You know, believe me. I hate coming out here every day and trying to say, come to my webinar, or join the gang. Believe me, I don't like doing that every day. But I'm telling you, if you do join the gang, come to the webinar. You don't have to be a gang member. Do one or the other, do both. But you got to take control yourself. It's not hard. I'm not telling you that our gang members got the 27% or 20 or 18 or all of it, but let's say they got 10% on the way down. They made 10% as it goes down or 5% as it goes down. What's wrong with that? I'm listening to these guys on these weekend shows again today. on last Saturday, saying, "Oh, guess what? You give me 100,000, I'll give you an extra 10,000. That's 110, and I'll guarantee you never lose money going down. When the market goes down, you never lose money. Never. You only make money with the market going up." Here's what they don't tell you: when the S&P dropped 14%, we shorted it, so that means we got a 14% profit. And once again, not saying every gang member's got 14%, but you got my point. Here's what they don't tell you in those kind of programs. Sure, on the way down, you're not going to lose money, but on the way up, they lock you in. You better read the fine print. It says on the way up, you only can have 2% or 3% on the gains, or 4%, maybe 5% is generous. So they lock you in so you don't get the gains on the way back up. How do you think they make sure you don't lose money on the way down? So when the stock market goes up 14, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60%, you're making 6%. That's all they'll let you gain, 6% out of 30, 6% out of 40% rally. The insurance companies have those big buildings because they're smart. They know they can say to you, look, you don't want to lose money anymore in the stock market. We can guarantee you won't lose money in the stock market. They know what you're thinking. They've got you set up perfectly. They know exactly what you're thinking. You're scared. So all they got to say to you is, you're not going to lose money on the way down. And we're going to give you another 10. Whatever you put in, we'll give you 10%. Put in 100, we'll give you 10,000. Put in $1 million, we'll get another 100,000. You never get that check. You never get that money. It's a credit. It's a credit, for God's sake. Try to get out of these things. The penalties are incredible. But the scam is not to let you make money on the way up. The insurance companies make the money on the way up. That's why their buildings are so big, and that's why they can do it. Look, everything's a gimmick. What I do is not a gimmick. It's real simple. You take 5 of the best stocks in the world, brand stocks, brand names, and we make sure that our gang member, I make sure that they can as easily make money with it going down as going up. They're just as comfortable. You join the gang. We have fun, and again, we don't listen to all the noise. We could care less about the noise. All we want to do is follow the big boys. When they buy, we buy. So let's do this. You try either join the gang or do both. It's up to you. But I got to tell you, you will not regret investing $70 in yourself. Invest $70 in yourself before you invest it in the market. To give me 2 hours with you. I'm extending the invitation to 85 people. We got 3/4 of it already filled. It's archived for 2 weeks, so if you can't make it. And I'm going to spend 2 hours with you, straight 2 hours, introducing you to the world of shorting. How to make money so from the rest of your life, you never have to worry about the market go down. And you know what? You're going to like shorting much better than buying stocks. Because when stocks go down, they go down 10 times faster than they go up. It's fun to do, but now, you know what the best thing is? You're okay now. You don't have to worry anymore. And here's the better thing. When you make the money on the way down, now you're buying all the stocks on the way back up. Your position, you're buying stocks on sale. Can you imagine Facebook making money on Facebook shorting? Imagine that, making money. Or Netflix. 16% Facebook went down. How many people made money on Facebook shorting it? Very few. My gang did. Sign up right now, philsgang.com. You can call 877-600-GANG or go to my site and sign up. See you on my charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.